I worked hard. I get up at 4 o'clock and get my breakfast done. Just at dawn of day, I go to the field and we pick cotton. My boss man came along. He says, Mary Jane? I said, sir. I say, when you wash? I said, I washed last night. He said, I don't want you to do that no more. That's my agent, you know. He says, every Friday morning or Friday evening, you wash. And let all the children stay there with you until you get through. When you get through, then y'all can go back to field and wait. Now, the agents was mean, some of them. Some of them was mean. They want to hook the colored people. And that time, the white man come along. He says, hey, but you ain't in the field yet? He just had started applying. He said, yes, I've just not had to eat my dinner. God damn it, you ain't doing a goddamn thing. Says, God damn it, I ought to take this damn stick and frail the hell out you. He said, no, he said, if you frail the hell out of me, goddamn, I frail the hell out of you.
Snakewood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Let me go start this off by saying, so many people in my comments talking about, oh, they said they got him on video buying a robe. Man, let me tell you something, man. Y'all say they got him on video buying a robe. Well, I say the people that put him in the tree, asked him to buy the robe for him, asked him to meet him, and then did something tricky. I don't. You're not gonna convince me until they really show us a video of him climbing up there on there, doing it to himself, that he did it to himself. And now it's evidence coming out that he had broken bones. So I know they don't want us to believe that he broke his legs, his own legs, then climbed a tree and hung himself. But we're gonna get into this update with no further ado. Let's see what these evil people have been up to.
All right. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. All praises due to the Most High. And this is just in early this morning at 7:05 a.m. in Cleveland, Mississippi, on the campus of Delta State University. Our young brother, DeMartravion, I think I'm pronouncing that right, DeMartravion Trey Reed, was found suspended in the air from a tree at a rope. And so I have to be very careful about, what I say in these type of videos because YouTube likes to censor them. Now, this happened on the campus of Delta State University, just as they are celebrating their centennial events, meaning they are celebrating 100 years of their existence. And so they have all of these events and festivals. Now, think about what was going on in 1924, 1925.
Oh, my mama, that's the point I made when we first reacted to this. That was a centennial celebratory sacrifice of our brother.
In Cleveland, Mississippi. Black people were being suspended in the air by ropes from trees. And so I never could be convinced that this is self-inflicted, in which the police have already ruled. They said that there is no foul play. And they've already go with the S-word narrative. Now, you could never convince me that black men would do that. Like, first of all, it is documented that when black men or men in general do something like that, they make it quick.
And he gonna take somebody else first. It'd be a whole nother scenario when a black man get that fed up. It's because he got to issue a consequence similar to someone else, and then he don't want to deal with the jail. But he gonna take somebody else before he just go.
Make it real quick and efficient. And that's not quick and efficient. Secondly, who are all these black men that know how to tie a noose? Make that make sense. Where is this noose tying black man class?
That and on my mama, that's a damn good question. And how was they so successful at getting it right on the first try? Why is nobody getting found hanging, struggling, needing some help, couldn't quite get it right? Y'all don't know how difficult this is to do. They make it sound so easy.
Knowing the historical trauma that method or manner of demise has caused to our community, as well as what black man would allow his family to go through that trauma. Now, evidently, the family has made a statement as he was found on campus. They said right by the governor's building, okay, right by the governor's building, that there are pictures and videos of, his person in that state. And so the family has came out and they have asked people not to share the videos and, respectively. And of course, I won't share any of those videos as well. Now, I talked to some of my people down there in Mississippi. They gave me some intricate details on the manner. It is alleged, it is reported to me that both of his legs were broken. Now, does that sound like somebody can do that to himself? Both legs were broken. And another family member took to TikTok, as people usually do. He alleged that Delta State University, founded in 1924 as a predominantly white public university, has a history of violence against black students, which I do not doubt. And this person said, now I just got off the phone with one of my cousins. She said she's seen the report and it said that he was beaten and bruised.
That makes a whole lot of sense. Think we fools. He got up there by himself. Of course, he was beaten and bruised. That's probably what they do around them schools to all type of fools. It's probably more clues. I'm just saying, when things start happening on the opposite way, we might be on the brink of something real ugly and horrible out here, man. This is not cool.
Both his arms were broken and he had a broken leg. So it wasn't both legs. He was beaten.
Both arms. And man, come on, man. What the...
And bruised. Both his arms were broken and he had a broken leg. And this school has a history of being racist, even going on way back to the 1980 situation in which the sit-in happened. So he's talking about something that happened in the 80s. Now I'm thinking about, sit-ins were happening in the 60s and 50s, but here we have this situation in the 80s, which I, do not know anything about. Now, additionally, Cleveland, Mississippi is only, I think, 15 or 20. It's very close proximity to Money, Mississippi. Now, if you don't know what Money, Mississippi is, that is where our dear brother Emmett Till met a similar fate in that.
Yeah, there's no doubt how this turned out.
That area of Mississippi. And I find it once again hard to believe that black men in this day and age, knowing the history of that town, knowing the history of that state, as they say, there's the South and then there's Mississippi. And so there has been several of these instances and they automatically rule them self-inflicted.
If you want to catch the rest of the dear brother's reaction to the situation, going over to his channel, I think it's tailor-made, but let me get the exact way you say it. We react to his content every now and then. He a real righteous brother. Yeah, Taylor House Publishing. But I just wanted to get the update so those that's in the comments talking about, oh, he bought the rope. So did he break his own arms and his own legs? Please answer that. I do beg.
I dreamed of a place
instead of black. Would Caucasians still talk shit behind my back? Would I jack, pack a pistol, or ever sell crack? Attack an enemy, or walk laps around the track? How would I act if one time cut me extra slack? Would I still blow my dough or be disciplined and stack? I wonder, what type of roof would I live under? My moms and pops together or my family asunder? Most likely, be close to the ones that's most likely. Spiky flat tops that dislike Spike Lee. The fact of the matter, the blacker the batter. The fatter the penis with that yak in the bladder. Would I be humble or still wild and ready to rumble? Crumble chronic and guzzle yak till I stumble. If an if was a fifth, I could knock it down swift. And that ain't an if or a myth. But what if? What if?
Rule number one, and I guess it's the rule that most people find most controversial, and that is that all white people are racist. And when you say that all white people are racist, a lot of black people look at you crazy. A lot of white people look at you crazy. But I like to explain exactly what I mean by that. Racism is a group system that is created and implemented by an entire group. Everybody participates.
Facts.
And that system is designed to disadvantage all members of another group. All of them are affected by racism. In other words, whether you're Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry,
Wasn't that hustle? Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.